Welcome to the Explainer. So if you live in Michigan, you already know the deal with our intense summer humidity. It is absolutely brutal. Today, we're diving into a really compelling promotional campaign that's currently targeting Metro Detroit homeowners. We're going to break down exactly what Air Clinic Heating and Cooling is offering when it comes to AC upgrades, modern efficiency, and a massive $500 incentive they've got on the table. Let's get right into it. Right off the bat, this campaign taps into a fear every homeowner has. Are you secretly terrified your AC unit is just going to completely give out during the next Metro Detroit heatwave? We've all been there, right? The materials really highlight that crushing stress of an overworked system failing at literally the worst possible time, which of course is always when the local HVAC companies are completely booked solid and the temperatures just absolutely refuse to drop.
So that brings us to the big question. Is it time to replace, or should you just repair it? Well, according to the source materials, there are 4 major warning signs that a total replacement is actually your smartest, most cost-effective move. First up, if your system is 15 years old or more, it's definitely losing efficiency. Second, if you're constantly calling a guy out for repeat repairs, that's a huge red flag. Third, your unit runs on an obsolete R22 refrigerant system. We'll get into why that's a financial nightmare in a second. And fourth, you're seeing unusually high energy bills, which basically means your current system is just working overtime trying to keep up during peak summer months.
Okay, let's look at the solution, the high-efficiency upgrade.
The promotional literature paints a really stark contrast between older units and modern cooling tech. On one hand, you have that old R22 system. The reality here? The refrigerant supply for R22 is heavily restricted now. It's basically being phased out, which makes fixing even a tiny leak unbelievably expensive. They contrast this money pit with modern SEER2 high-efficiency systems. These new units are a total game changer because they're eco-friendly and, crucially, perfectly sized for your home's specific layout to maximize your comfort.
And here is a huge focal point of the campaign: 40%. The claim is that upgrading to a modern SEER2 central air conditioning system can actually lower your cooling costs by 20 to 40% during those peak summer months. To put that into perspective, those monthly energy savings can seriously help offset the initial cost of the equipment. It's working smarter, not harder.
So who do you trust to do the work? Let's check out their reputation with local homeowners.
To back up their claims, the campaign points straight to the data. Air Clinic Heating and Cooling boasts a fantastic 4.8 out of 5 Google rating, and that is across 83 real local reviews. They are clearly establishing themselves as the incredibly reliable go-to option for residents in Madison Heights and the surrounding Oakland County communities. Just listen to this testimonial from Sarah in Madison Heights. She says, "Our old 18-year-old R22 system finally died right before July. Applied the $500 replacement coupon immediately. Our energy bills have already dropped. This perfectly highlights the marketing angle they're going for: seamless, fast installation, and you see the financial benefits practically overnight." And then we have this review from Richard Palmer, who notes, "Air Clinic was at my home within an hour and a half of calling." An hour and a half. They're really leveraging quotes like this to show how lightning fast their emergency response is, especially when you compare them to those massive regional competitors where you might be waiting days in a sweltering house.
Let's move on to the best part: how to actually claim your $500 off.
The materials lay out a totally risk-free 3-step process. Step 1, you get a 100% free, no-obligation estimate where an expert physically comes out and assesses your home. Step 2, you can choose from their flexible financial options to make it affordable for your budget. And Step 3, the magic step, you apply that massive $500 AC replacement discount directly to the total cost. Make no mistake, this $500 discount is the absolute undeniable core of this campaign. The whole strategy relies on taking this huge chunk of money off the upfront cost and then pairing it with those long-term energy savings we talked about. It turns a stressful home repair into a really smart, immediate investment.
But there is a catch, and it's all about urgency. This offer expires on July 31st. They're urging homeowners to call 248-250-4679 right now for that free estimate before the next heat wave hits. It's a brilliant strategy to capture seasonal demand. But looking at all of this, it leaves us with something really important to think about. As our climate patterns keep shifting and these summer heat waves become more and more intense every single year, how will the economics of cooling our homes and the marketing that drives it continue to evolve? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. I'll catch you on the next one.